What is going on? My name is Matt, and if you clicked on this video, you're either my friend or you're super interested in Maxx Nitro. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be going over a deck tech today. Let me unzoomify myself. I don't know what I'm doing, but I am here. All right. So let me talk about card choices, and let me also change what screen I'm looking at. Um, there we go. All right. So obviously we need Max to hype Nitro in this deck build. Let me tell you what the deck build is. This is a Mechanoid combo deck. It's Plan A. It's exactly what. That's the only thing I want to do with this deck. I don't really care about anything else. Um, Obviously there are some matchups where you have to boost, and there are some sideboard cards for that. Mainly Dromai. Total Tie is too much of a liability to run the Mechanoid package into. But anyways, let's get into it. So we have Max the Hype Nitro, very important hero ability here, being able to create a hyperdriver at the end of your turn with 2 steam counters on it. Basically, which how you want to be ending your turns when you're using cards out of your hand offensively. And the equipment pieces here are all more or less choices to allow you to switch into a Mechanoid most efficiently. This will give you +1. This has the potential to allow you to swing Mechanoid twice the turn you make it. Otherwise, it's just a fine card that does, the thing we need it to do is say the word mechanologist and legs on it. Hyper X3 is, again, similar card to card. It says mechanologist and head on it. Every now and again, you will boost a hyperdriver in here. I only run 2 in the list, so it doesn't happen that often, but it also blocks for 1. Tekla Foundry Heart, pretty obvious. I think every Max deck will be running this. Just gives you those extra resources you need, curves you out really well. Tekla Plasma Pistol, I think, is the preferred weapon. In my opinion, I think Banksy is also strong. I just like to have the flexibility of being able to use high octane offensively on my turn in a couple different ways, or in a couple of different scenarios. So I'll get into the main deck. Got Crankshaft Rainbow, Big Bertha Blue. 12 cards that help you to maintain your hyperdrivers when you're boosting. So when you have that density up high, you do need that ability to keep the hyperdrivers out so you can pivot into Mechanoid whenever you draw it. There's nothing worse than drawing Mechanoid and not being able to cast the thing. So while these cards are, bad on the face value, they really enable our main game plan. So in my opinion, I think they're very important, very good cards to run in the deck. Go on to the Rainbow T-Bone, Rainbow 0 to 60. 0 to 60 red, yellow, and blue. Obviously, just the best rate, 0 cost boost cards you can have in your deck, so we want all of them. Zipper Hit, again, basically the same for 1 costs. And then T-Bone, I think, is a very important part of this deck. Not only does it give you the consistency on your high octane turns, but we're trying to kill people with Mechanoid, which has overpower, and you can whittle their armor down, which makes that a lot easier to do. Otherwise, if they know their game plan, they might save their armor to block Mechanoid. Then Expedite, I think, is this 0 cost blue, again, consistency on high octane turns, and it's the only one that has a relevant on hit effect, basically. Now I'll get back into the hold on, I skipped 2 important cards. Pulse Wave Harpoon, it's your best disruption tool that you have. If you're given some space, it's a really good card to use. Twin Drive, probably one of the best cards in the deck. I won't say it's the best card in the deck because it's obviously Mechanoid, but this card is insane. It gives you everything you want. Gives you extra action points on your high octane turn when you have 1 or 2 drivers out there. You can boost twice to give you more opportunities to see a Big Bertha or Crankshaft off the top, which is pretty important. So it really just does everything you want. And that's why it's our 2 coster in the list. All right, so let me go to the sideboard here. Got some extra blues in the sideboard just to keep ratios right. Hyperdriver, when you're playing those super slow matchups, I put in the Mockbreaker and the Hyperdrivers. Mockbreaker gives you a few more swings if you're able to get some Hyperdrivers under it. You might be able to construct Mechanoid with like 12 cards under it, which is pretty sweet. Moving on from those cards, though, Big Shot, really strong in the boost plan when you're playing against Dromai, comes in for 8, is a popper. This card is just really strong, honestly, in my opinion. High Octane probably should be in the main board. This card is glue. big combo piece. When you see this card and you have Nitro Mechanoid out, that's what I like to call is noiding out, and you really go off and can do a lot of damage. All right, we got Jumpstart, just a solid card when you're putting in these boost plan cards, taking out Crankshaft or whatever. When we're attacking, so we don't really want to boost Crankshaft when we're not making Mechanoid. So these cards replace red Crankshaft, Max Velocity, and Throttle, just both very strong cards to run. I kind of have Throttle in here as Popper, extra card to run if I think I'm going to run out of gas in my deck against slower fatiguey decks, and then Max Velocity is Max Velocity. I think that covers just about all the card choices here. I think I can do a little, well, hopefully we can find a little gameplay demo here, and maybe we'll win, maybe we won't. Oopsies. I will make a request undo CC lobby. While we're waiting though, just take a little look here. Like I said, even a Moth Breaker, you don't need it every single time you're trying to combo, but if you are worried about your ability to maintain cards in your deck and actually combo off, it is pretty important. As you can see, I have, oopsies, here we go. So matchups, and that's your deck list. The Noid matchup does have Moth Breaker in it by default and Hyperdriver by default. But those cards can pretty easily be replaced by Throttle or Jumpstart if you need to block, or if you, basically if you need to block. Because there's some matchups where you need to block. You'll be blocking with this deck, and those cards can be liabilities. So when you're going against aggro decks, I do think that those are better placements instead of Moth Breaker, Hyperdriver. Either way, then we have our boost plan, which is pretty straightforward, just showing you all the boost cards we have in the deck. This is the sideboard for that. We do replace the big Bertha with a data link to the ratio stay right, and we don't really need that many big Berthas for boosting right. So anyways, that's the deck tech. I was kind of hoping for this to go right into a game. Let me look at my little screen here. Okay, tech wasn't cool. Matagon. All right, let's do it. We will be noiding against this guy. So let's go ahead, and this is a slower deck, so we're good with these and these, I think. And we're going to find out how this goes. Ew, starting with an Evo Mock Breaker is kind of sick. I see your Evo boots, and I raise you my Evo boots. I'm on board with that plan, buddy. All right, so we get one extra swing out of our Mechanoid, which is cool. Just kind of re-rolled into that. High Octane. And I'm going to open up the pistol. Boost here. And then we are going to make a Hyperdriver without cranking. It's very much what you want to do. And your turns. Just do one of those. No cranks. We'll keep high octane in the arsenal. I mean, you never know. I might sit on it for a turn or two. That is a pretty strong card, though. That is pretty good with Technical Plasma Pistol. Just depends on really what they do. I think it was a lot of space. I think we just cast it and pistol whip a little bit. Scrap Trader, eh? Interesting, interesting. Interesting. I don't know what is happening. They're making moves again. That doesn't do anything. Okay, gain of natural mining. I don't really know what Technical Plasma does, but that's fine, right? Yeah, so we're gonna just go ahead and high octane here. Might as well. T-bone. Boost. We'll go ahead and take that armor block that you just built up for us. Thank you. Thank you. A little crankshaft. Boosting. Going in for 4. You know it, you love it. Full swing of harpoon coming next, baby. Okay. Boosting. Boosting a trend drive is unfortunate, but you're playing Mechanoid, you're going to boost good cards away. Let's see here. They have an immovable. Okay, equal strength. All right, let's just go ahead and grab this. Very awkward block for them. And now we can pistol for those. So that is why I like pistol in this deck. Can't do this with Banksy. You cannot do it with Banksy. Although I guess I'm going to pistol twice and make it counter. Makes more sense, right? Attack. Get those boots again. Attack. We're going to wait until the very end to do that, though. We're going to Foundry Heart and Maxx. Always hurts when you boost 3 times and you don't see one of the good cards. Banish Mechanoid also hurts, but whatever. You live and you live. This deck isn't pressuring us at all. Oh, we drew another one. Okay, cool. This is one of those interesting hands where if you boost it into a crankshaft or a big birthday, you can make Mechanoid. They're attacking you for 4. Oh my god. So much damage. We'll be taking that one. Alright, so we're going to start with a super hit boosting and just praying to see a crankshaft. Huge! Huge! Let's go. We know it out. We know it out. We know it out. We know it out. Do we have enough? Do we have enough? Yeah, we have enough. 4 researches, I was thinking. More than enough, baby. More than enough. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Good block. Good block. What did they reveal? 4%. Hilarious. We'll do this. We'll crank our shit. We will void. They have almost no armor. That says actually on it. Oh my god, wait, what? Does that mean they can't block? I don't know how that works, but we are going to attack. We got that extra piece in there, so you get 1 extra swing, which is pretty nice. Go ahead and get some damage in. Winning out on turn 4 does feel pretty good. It's not like the craziest, earliest you can get, but oh my god, does that destroy my Noid? Holy shit. Good thing there's 0 attacks that are threatening, so he has, right? Oh my god, for 4? Yeah. Terrible. Block. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies. Oh, whoops. That wasn't how easy it is for us to make our Mac correct. Very easy. Your turn 4, yeah, it's quick. Turn 4 is pretty funny. Alright, we'll boost, no high octane. No high octane, that's all we're hoping for. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make 2 hyperdrivers. It's just not reasonable. Yeah. The Tekla player is talking about how it's not reasonable for Singularity is like so good, but it takes so long to set up. It's just too slow for the meta. What's the best one? this. Alright, well, I didn't make the heroes. Attack. Fine, nukes most things, to be fair. Alright, let's arsenal this and pray for a high octane. I don't know what you want from me. Accurate decks are better than setup decks. Like, what do you want? Say top dog unlimited. Yeah, I do what he does faster. That is fair. We're going to boost. Just slightly less strong. Fair. So the plan here will be to boost. We're just skipping those pulse waves away. Oh, that's a good block. Deals 15 again. That is funny again. Oh, fuck. Jeez. Awesome. Well, Piper Driver, Crank, Mechanoid, Swing, Arsenal, Twin Drive, and all gas, no brakes. I feel bad. Alright, we'll attack with Mechanoid for 6. That hand was insane. Holy shit. That was so much damage for a non-high octane turn. We're gonna draw high octane and he's gonna be sad. He might just be sad. Let's go. Pass back to me so I can kill you. Come on. Makes sense. I mean, yeah. Oh, geez. Yes. Is he waiting on me or something? What's going on? Make the rest of it good. Oh yeah. It's tough. It's tough for the tough out build. Alright, you're dead. Woo! Alright. 2 times. Lose 2 times. See ya. That's game. GG. Alright, well that's the deck. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.